Hey, how's it going? It's Ari here, and congratulations. You have made a very smart investment, not just in an amazing, highly converting system that has the potential to help you ditch your 9 to 5 and create well beyond a full-time income online, but you have most importantly invested in yourself, in your own skill sets, and I want to start this off by saying, first and foremost, congratulations on making that investment, and also thank you for putting your trust into me as your sponsor, as your personal mentor, or whatever name you want to refer to it, right? So I will start this video off by saying that this is day number 1 of my high ticket affiliate marketing training series right here. And if by chance you happen to be watching this video and you're not exactly sure what this is, like if you're looking at the screen, you're like, what is this thing I'm looking at right here? I don't know what this is, right? What you want to do is you want to head back over to either the previous video in the playlist right up above here, which is day number 0. That is the intro, and where I explain what the system is all about. I explain all the benefits, and of course I talk about why you should get started with the system right here. All the benefits for, if you're starting as a complete newbie. I go over all of that. And then right down below that video, and also below this video as well, you can go straight to the video that, you can go straight to the sales page of this exact system right here. And that is, of course, where you can get signed up, right? So in order to proceed forward with this, you'll want to have an active membership with multiple income funnel. And assuming you have that, then we could, of course, go ahead and dive in. Real quick, I'll also mention, if you see any option on here to save this playlist to your device, if you haven't done so already, try to do that in any way if you can. If you could either bookmark this page if you're on desktop, or you could either click the 3 dots and click Add All To if you're on the mobile, if you're on your mobile device, and you could just save it to your YouTube account, right? So you can just easily come back to any of these videos any point if you feel the need to, right? So and first and foremost, the thing that I really want to go over with this before I really get into the specifics on how to set up your system and all that good stuff right there is I want to go over most importantly the mindset that goes into succeeding with this, right? So I want to help you get in the best of in the right expectations, in the best way possible. I want to help you get set up with everything, not just with the system, but really what to expect as you take action with this system and the training here that I have that goes along with it, where I show you exactly how I market the system, right? So I'm going to assume that if you're on this video right now, and if you've gotten signed up with the system, this most likely is not the first time that you've ever bought into something as it pertains to making an income online. I'm going to assume that you have most likely invested into any sort of, you might have invested into like training courses, you might have bought into some high ticket coaching program, you might have bought into multiple other online business opportunities. Maybe you signed up to like a network marketing company, maybe you have, maybe you tried some other business model and for whatever reason you weren't successful, you didn't really get the results that you were looking for, and for that reason, you might have some sort of negative thoughts, and you might think, well, none of these things ever worked for me, right? I tried all these different things, and no matter what it is that you seem to do, or no matter what it is that you seem to touch, nothing ever works. So right now, you might be coming into this video, and you might actually be looking at this video. You might actually be looking at me right now like this. Where you're just kind of questioning, is this actually going to work for me, right? So currently right now, at the time that you're watching this video, this may or may not be the case for you, but you might be, like this. You might either be upset or angry at whatever current results that you might have had elsewhere, or maybe this is completely brand new. Maybe you don't feel this way at all. Hopefully that's not the case, right? So you've tried all these different things. You're like, oh, I hope this is the one that works for me, right? But then you see other people in the industry, whatever they join, they just completely crush it. They're getting sales on a daily basis. They have access to this same exact system that you have right here. They have same training, same resources, same everything in the back office. And, one person right here, person A, isn't really doing so well, right? Maybe one $20 commission here and there every 6 months if he's lucky. But then, not really anything else, right? Person B, on the other hand, is doing it phenomenally well. He's getting sales on a daily basis. He has surpassed his monthly income goal of, 5K, then 10K, and he's like really growing at a rapid pace with the system and with everything that he has. And so what is the main difference between these two people, right? You know, the system is exactly the same training, same resources, same everything. Why do some people go on and do really well with these programs where other people, they buy into all these different things and nothing ever works from them, right? So I'm going to explain, and this is based on my own experience because I've went through this myself. I know exactly what it's like to be this person right here. I've experienced it like my first 3 years online. I know what it's like to struggle. I've struggled for a very long time in this space. I had a very slow start compared to a lot of other faces that you might see where they just seem like they've had overnight success. That was not the case for me at all. It took me a very long time before I ever really knew what I was doing. And what I've noticed personally within myself and with other people that I have worked with in the past is people will look at the system and they will think, will this system work for me, right? Will I make money when this system? I tried this other system before. I didn't make any money there, but will I make money here, right? And so they are depending 100% on whether or not this thing will convert for them. When in reality, the way that you have to look at any type of affiliate program, anything that you join, you have to look at it as a vehicle, right? Multiple income funnels, simply nothing more than a vehicle. It works the same as any other affiliate program. You have the product, you have the compensation plan, you have your links. You go out, you promote your links, and of course, you get paid whenever you refer someone, right? Same thing goes with any other program that you sign up, right? Of course, this has its own benefits and, you know, its own benefits as to why I personally prefer this system, right? With all the resources that you give and with all the resources that you get, right? But it all comes down to two main things, right? First and foremost, it all comes down to your own beliefs, right? So if you have beliefs on, oh, well, nothing ever works for me. I tried all these different things, right? And I've noticed this actually. Like, I could usually tell. And I've in the past, I used to do like, you know, phone calls with people whenever they would sign up. You know, they'd ask me a question. They'd say like, hey, can I get on the phone with you, right? In the past, I would do it. I don't really do it anymore because I have way too many people. You know, it's too time consuming on my end and it's kind of exhausting. No offense to some people, right? But I've noticed this. I could usually tell based on someone's tonality, based on their energy that they're coming in. I could usually tell who's going to go on and do really well, and I could tell who's usually going to fail, who's usually not going to get the results. And unfortunately, most people, the reason why most people never really succeed online is because they come into this and, you know, like I mentioned before, they're depending 100% on whether or not the system will work for them. But it really all comes down to what they're putting into it. First and foremost, their beliefs, and second, their daily activities, right? What is it that they're doing on daily basis to, of course, build their online business, right? So if you have beliefs like, oh, nothing ever works for me, these systems never work, right? Oh, I'm non-techie, I can never do this. I'm not good with social media. I'm not good with, I don't know how to turn my computer on, right? At the end of the day, you have to realize that there are people that have, you know, that have disadvantages that you don't have that go on and do extremely well. And there's people, I've worked with people that were extremely smart. They knew everything about Google Ads. They knew everything about, you know, running ads on Bing. They told me about their past successes with like their physical brick and mortar businesses, right? And they seem like really smart people that, you know, should have gone on and done really well with a system like this, right? And, you know, usually like they're really excited. They're like, man, I'm going to make this thing work. I'm going to be a top earner. I'm going to hit, you know, X amount, blah, 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 right? And then they never do anything or they do very little, right? And it usually comes down to the fact that they're trying to reinvent the wheel, or they're trying to do something completely different compared to what they're seeing right here. This kind of goes into with the daily method of operation, right? You have your specific, with this training, you're going to have specific daily income producing activities that if you do them daily, they're going to help you get results, right? And on the flip side, I've also seen people who, you know, they talk about, oh, I'm not good with computers. I don't understand what I'm doing. And then I tell them, okay, well, focus on the training and the information that's in front of you, right? And then they proceed and they focus on like 50 other things that are completely irrelevant to what I told them repeatedly over and over again, right? And then it kind of ticks me off, and then I realize, why did I invest so much time and energy in this person if they didn't take action, right? And then they're the same people who drop off a week later and they jump onto something else and they wonder why nothing ever worked for them, right? So your own beliefs are going to dictate your actions that you take on a daily basis, right? So focus on all the reasons why you will succeed, right? Focus on the fact that with this system, there's tons of people in the group posting their results daily, as you can see right here. And this system has been converting extremely well for several years. It's converting just as well today as it was when it first launched, if not even better. So focus on that, right? Focus on, okay, this is working for other people. There's people who are like 80 plus years old that have had success with this system. And there's also people who are, you know, super young, like, you know, younger than me even, who have had success here as well, like, you know, under 20 years of age, right? I just turned 25 last month, right? So, you know, that's the first thing that you really want to focus on. Look at all the reasons why you're going to succeed, set a goal for yourself, visualize it, spend time on personal development, listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. I might link it down below. Create a goal card, write a goal on a card, look at it every day, read your affirmation, visualize it. And the more you do that, and the more you take action, if you have a daily method of operation like what I do right here with this app, Todoist, you could download it on your device, and you could just check off things as you complete them, right? Just like this, right? So you just do that, and then pretty much all good to go, right? So that being said, I want to go over how to get your system set up, and it's a very quick and easy process. I'm not going to go too deep into this because that's pretty much what these videos are here for, but I'll kind of give a very quick, brief walkthrough on how to get set up with everything, right? So first and foremost, step one, watch this video, the welcome video, click this button to join their Facebook group. It's going to ask you things like, what email did you sign up with? What's your username? Who's your sponsor? Just answer those questions, whatever it asks. It's been a while since I've done it, so I don't know what it asks, but you know, it should be pretty easy to do. But here you could see the results members are getting for inspiration, as well as there's also live trainings in here as well, updates and what's coming to the program. You have the creator of the system, Mac Mills, who goes live in here every now and then. You've got Scott Darvid, Rob Fraser, and a few other members that go live in here, and they contribute and they share what's working for them, you know, for the entire community, right? So pretty cool stuff right here. Yeah, so join the Facebook group. Second thing is you'll want to set up your income streams. Now there's 4 main income streams in here. There's a few bonus ones in the top right as well that you can check out if you want to. In fact, we'll actually be using one of them in a future video, future training coming up. But there's 4 main income streams right here. And what I will mention real quick is that the way the system works is with each income stream, you're eligible to earn on whatever level that you come in at and everything below, right? So for example, with MIF, you got the $49 per month plan, which this you're already well aware of. And then you have the annual plan, right? If you're a monthly plan and you refer an annual, that annual commission gets passed up to your sponsor. And that's pretty much how the other income streams work as well, right? So if you're an annual, you can get those $200 commissions as well. And then same with income stream number 2. You know, you could earn anywhere from $25 all the way up to $2,000 instant commissions. These are instant commissions, by the way, so they get paid out like within 24 hours, which is pretty cool. So, and very much like before, these videos, they all go into detail on like what type of product packages and levels that they have. This one here pays out high ticket commissions up to 2K. You have another income stream for residual income. All these products are products that help you build and grow your business. So you have marketing training, you have a funnel builder right here, and you also have income stream 4, which is for getting traffic to your business, which is really what any sort of online business needs, right? And I will mention you don't need to get every income stream right away, just to clarify. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh my God, I got to get all these different things. I'm just going to be upsold with all these different things. I got to spend thousands before I could make my first dollar. That's not the case at all. I've seen plenty of people that have started with just the first income stream in of itself. They've built up a nice residual income and, you know, annual commissions as well. And then later on, they've decided to upgrade to the other ones. And I've had other people on the flip side who have gotten started and they've went all the way across. They bought everything from income stream 2, 3, 4, few of the bonus income streams, right? And so my recommendation is try to stretch yourself as much as possible. You don't have to get everything if you can, but if you could afford to get, for example, income stream 2, if you can get, like, for example, the $500 level or the 1,000 or the 2K level, or if you can get income stream 3, if you could activate another residual income stream for yourself, right? This is pretty much, it pretty much allows you to earn more income for the same amount of work, right? So it's really the way that it all comes down to. That's really the way that you want to look at this, is you're getting paid more for the same amount of work just by having any of these other income streams activated. And as I mentioned, you could always activate any of these other ones down the road, right? So you could decide a week later or 2 weeks later or a month later, you know, whenever you feel comfortable, you could always decide to upgrade and get any of these income streams down the road, right? So once you have your income stream set up, or the ones that you want to set up, you go to step 3, which is where you set up your e-wallet. This is how you'll get paid your commissions from income stream 1, the multiple income funnel system itself. As for the other income streams, E1U Life pays out via Stripe. So you just go into your account right here, profile. You could set up to get paid via Stripe. HBA pays out via Samcart. And by the way, when you go through these back offices, you'll see tutorials on how to set these up. So again, follow the steps inside of each income stream. And then income stream 4, Traffic Authority, you get paid via an e-wallet as well, the same one that MIF uses, as it's made by the same company, right? So Traffic Authority owns multiple income funnel, and of course, you know, you could set up your e-wallet right here. So that's pretty much how that all works right there. And of course, you have a few other income streams like My Legion Secret. This one pays via PayPal. So as you can see right here, I go into commissions. I've got some more commissions that haven't been paid out. And whenever you reach a threshold of 30, you just click a button and it gets paid out like that to your PayPal account, whatever account that you have set up right there, right? So that being said, I want to go over the earning potential with this exact system to give you an idea on what is possible for you, right? So the thing that's really exciting about this exact system right here is you could earn literally thousands of dollars per customer, which I'll of course get into, right? So I'm going to do the math right here. So with the first income stream, you could earn anywhere from $20 per month or 200 for the annuals. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add all this up and get just to show you what you could earn in total with each income stream, right? You have the first income stream, you know, you can earn up to $200 with that. You have the second one that allows you to earn up to 2K, 25 to 2K, but you know, 2,000 at the maximum. You have the third income stream, which is HBA. With this one, you could earn 125 on the front end for, well, 125 per month for the residual income. And then, of course, there's also a upsell that is $500, and that is for like another course that they have, right? And then whenever you refer someone and they decide to get that upsell, you get paid 80% commission on all product levels. That's an additional 400. So up front, you have the ability to earn 525 right here. And then, of course, you also have the fourth income stream, which allows you to earn up to 3,200 per referral for anyone that decides to buy the highest traffic package right here, which is pretty cool, right? So if we do the math, we add all this up. I'll grab out my calculator right here, and I actually have this. I actually did the math earlier, right? If we add all this up right here, this comes up to 5,925 that you can get per referral, and this doesn't even include the residual aspect. This doesn't include what you could earn from the other income streams right here. This is just from the 4 main income streams, what you have the ability to earn on at the maximum on the front end, which is pretty phenomenal, right? So you have this as well as the residual aspect. So like I mentioned, if you want to potentially quit your job this year, my recommendation, give yourself 90 days at the very least. Give yourself 90 days, implement what's in this training, follow through with it, go all in with it, right? The thing that I really want to put out there is the very best musicians, they do nothing but sit in a very dark room, dark, depressing room, and they do nothing but write music. The best athletes, you know, Michael Jordan, for example, right? He, you know, spends all day shooting hoops. And as repetitive and boring as that sounds, when you really do something long enough, you're going to get really good at it. Plain and simple, right? And that's the same with this, right? If you want to really have above average income, if you want to be able to make over 10K a month, my best advice is show up daily, take action daily, implement the strategies that I go over right here. There's multiple different ways you could use to promote this exact system, by the way, and I'll be going over all those different methods in this series as well. So you don't have to stick to one particular method. Of course, I will be giving you what I know has converted best for me and what I know has worked best for majority people. But of course, there's plenty of different ways you could use to promote this exact system. So that being said, if you got value in this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you in day number 2, which is where I will help you set up your marketing links and, of course, email addresses that we'll be using for different platforms. So go to that next video right there, day number 2. I'll see you there, and take care. See you in the next one.